Okay, welcome back everyone. It is I, Bane, Kobal, and we are starting The Outer Worlds 2 today.
We've been hit by one of those space anomalies,
Buddy?
and the piloting system is down.
Buddy.
The astrogator's gears are shot.
Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side.
What?
Whether against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments. The Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists.
I don't know why it's bugging out like that. The FPS is not dropping. Frames aren't dropping.
Or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy
But then again-
interests. Just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate a
Yeah, I have no idea why it keeps skipping like that. FPS is not dropping. Frames aren't dropping. But then again, the first Outer Worlds did the same thing.
an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
Okay, now that little bit right there was part of the game. Okay, we're gonna go with the body type 1. I did play for a little bit when it first came out. We could go for the Darth Vader build. Well, let's just go with the Anakin Skywalker build with one arm. Just like the first game, you cannot look at yourself, so I'm not gonna really change anything. Hair. Like, I don't understand why the game's like, here, you can change everything, but you can't look at it later. So, yeah, I'm just gonna do this. The only thing you get to see is when your arms go into frame. Background represents who you are prior to joining the Earth. You may have lived a life that skirted the laws of any colony you found yourself operating in, but that's what you were paid for. Definitely not a reason for your unsatisfied previous employers to hunt you down, is it? Joining the Earth Directorate seemed like a great way to solve the problems your work history may have caused. Oops, I didn't. We're gonna do Renegade. Traits, brawny, brilliant. Position with any faction can never increase above neutral, running any bonuses that would be gained from having a positive reputation with a faction, such as vendor discounts. Rise weak, prone to break, scrapes, and illness. Injuries and crashing from primers are more likely. I don't like how the only ones that you get to choose from is these 3. I've done this earlier. I thought changing some things would work. Let's do the sickly, because I did that on my first attempt, and I did not like the fact that I don't get some stuff to do, so let's go with hack. No, let's do, take engineering. I get to pick 2. Oh no, you can pick 3, okay. Let's go with... Locks of the difficulty at or below your skill level can be opened. Let's go with the lockpicking. Okay. Since I did make another file, let's do that. Accept. Next. Next. Let's play with normal. Next.
Commander, I know we're rarely of the same mind where tactics are concerned, but you're the best agent we've got for, let's say, our unofficial missions. And few are as unofficial as this one. Your destination, the Arcadian system, is the source of all skip drive manufacturing. However, they also fall outside our legal jurisdiction, a fact which no doubt makes this mission all the more intriguing to you. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself. Without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. I'll not waste either of our time reviewing how the end of civilization would affect your personal prospects. Your mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives cause the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into an intergalactic incident. Agent DeVries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action.
I know you'll always do what serves you best. In fact, I'm counting on just that. May the law and your unerring sense of self-preservation guide you and your team.
The incognito.
Commander, hi. Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cost no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones.
Oh, I hold 10.25%, huh?
Yeah, impressive, huh? Way it seems to make everything move slower still feels a little weird to me, but they tell me I'll get used to it. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing.
They simulate brain damage. Afraid to ask what you mean by kinda does the same thing. They simulate brain
Oh, no,
damage.
they don't simulate it. It's the real McCoy. The lab coats swear it's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it.
Or are you asking anyone else how to run your own life?
Because you all know so much more than me, and I don't want to mess things up. Pascal likes to joke around about everything. But I like it when she says it's all about looking out for those who can't defend themselves. But Sandoval, he laughs at that. Says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves. And that we got righteousness on our side.
I always said we need to put the people first. Their humanity and yours is priceless. Never forget, this is just a job. No one's ever going to be looking out for you but you. We must show no mercy. Whoever breaks the law isn't entitled to its protection. Look, kid, I'm not here to offer advice. Find yourself a different mentor. Let's do this one.
There's some advice worth taking to heart. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you, top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel.
Let's go. Thanks for bringing me the TTD device, by the way. Appreciate it.
Call should come through at the console.
Jumping right here.
Whoa, that's sure faster than taking the stairs.
Commander, your credentials are required to open the channel with Agent DeVries. Yours are currently located in your cabin.
Don't worry, you're not the only one who needs their gray matter rewired after hibernating our way through sleep space, Commander.
Let's see. I just took that, I didn't equip it. Damn. Nope. Wrong. There we go. I don't like switching between games. Equip.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia
Why is it
a
lagging?
dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the Skip Labs, we will be liberating an unsealed Skip Core.
I paid a guy to open a sealed one for me once I had to scrap him off the walls.
And you know what I'm speaking of. But the whole story about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function, well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad.
What kind of resistance can we expect upon a landing?
Hopefully none. Our mission's timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed.
Anything else?
Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs.
Course melee, observation, hack. You really think those mechs will give us trouble?
If you're clever, you'll find a way to shut them down before they even know you're there. They're relentless and well-armored. I've managed to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here.
I agree, Agent Pascal. Keep your witty remarks to yourself.
Hear you loud and clear, Commander. Will do.
You'd better. You've no idea what I've sacrificed, and what I'm prepared to sacrifice still. I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I don't need a team led by some self-serving raconteur who plays fast and loose with the rules whenever it suits them, fouling it up.
I promise you, no one on my team will be fouling up the mission. We're professionals.
We shall see. But since you are the commanding officer here, I have no choice but to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll not let my personal feelings affect the mission. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean, Agent DeFreeze. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mic different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Ibarra. DeVries out.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to
Cool.
fly us in.
Why is it always lagging? This is gonna be fun if the game's always gonna be fucking lagging like the old 1-2. For some reason, my streams do not like the Outer Worlds at all. Unless I'm playing on Switch. And for some reason it likes it.
Secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
Yeah. I'm gonna loot first. Power.
The electrical system misfired somehow. Security's been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
Expiring without provision will result in demerits being assigned.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to help.
Why is it always dropping frames?
We can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own.
I also found a vent around the corner might get us inside in a less conspicuous manner than strolling through the front gate. Though you'd have to pick the lock to see for sure.
I found a badge and could be helpful to convince whoever answers if I use the intercom. I don't have a way to pick that lock, Niles.
Oh, I came prepared, Commander. Here's everything you'll need.
Come on. Why is it... I needed to stop dropping frames. Nothing like a pixelated slideshow.
situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and secure.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other.
I'll take security ops. I'm good at sticking to the shadows.
Kinda figured that'd be your choice. Abar and I'll take central dispatch, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. Like you told me, Commander, everyone's well-being depends on our success. If whatever's going on here is as bad as the Chief thinks, then we'll make an end of it.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Abar's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
This is starting to piss me off. Nothing else is lagging but the fucking stream output.
Agent Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry.
Security ops is heavily guarded, so be vigilant. You'll need to shut down security measures once you're inside. I've left a drop for you in the watch post. There's a key to a maintenance tunnel you can follow into the building. Obviously shot. Suppose I could hear you out.
Getting shot, certainly part of it.
Bruh. I need the key to even get in there.
Ara, you got any thought to how we ought to proceed? You're being awfully quiet.
It's coming, honest. How about I, show you when we get to where we're going?
Heavily guarded my ass. Yeah, I saw that earlier, but it wouldn't let me in. Cool, I'll take that.
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with. Seen it. Wasn't pretty.
As long as it was done righteously in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval. Right, Sandoval.
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pascal.
Why? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
Come on. Awareness and stealth. Enemies that see or hear you will build awareness. Avoid walking directly in front of an enemy's line of sight or approaching too quickly to avoid getting detected. After gaining enough awareness, enemies become suspicious and turn to face the distant disturbance. If they gain even more awareness, they will investigate the area they last heard or saw something in. If they find you, they will become alerted and attack. Crouching both makes it significantly harder for an enemy to see you or hear your footsteps. The sneak skill decreases the rate that enemies can spot you. Look for various perks or effects that can make your footsteps silent. Or, you know, just kill the enemy first, before they can even see you.
I've stashed a nice instructions on how to use it to quietly bypass the guards.
Okay. Uh-huh. That's some great placement you got there. Oh. Cool. Got an achievement.
Neighbor, I do all I can. That is my great arm's loving.
Code Red, how to deal with security breaches and other highly improbable events. In the event of a security breach, catastrophic malfunction, or other nefarious deed, you must keep your wits about you, Cadet. Vigilance and focus are the key to protecting our society. The probability of infiltration from outsiders is so low, it is virtually non-existent, but there is an infinitesimal chance of trespass by malcontents, malingers, or misanthropes. Were such an event to occur, it would be the gravest threat one could face on Horizon Point. Any unverified individuals must be swiftly eliminated. If they cannot be, then it is your duty to sabotage the station itself, so that any knowledge and technical accomplishments herein may not fall outside Protectorate control.
Have you seen Maori since their return? The state they're in saddens me.
Yes, it is sad that they weren't worthy. Otherwise, they'd have had the strength and constitution to emerge a better subject, more able to fulfill their duties.
Yes, that is exactly what I meant. Praise be to the Protectorate.
Messages. Nothing else in the bathroom, eh? The automechanical on the hoist has been partially dismantled, exposing a damaged targeting module. Rewire targeting module. Copying automechanical identification processes and firing routines. This data could be used to reprogram automechanicals throughout Horizon Point. Or B, throw to aim, Y to swap. Cool.
Assignment didn't bother me, I assure you. But it was just a case of implying that some jobs are less worthy than others for me to let lie. We all are equal in the service of the state.
Automechanical security system status operational. Access. Insert targeting module. Automechanical security measures status. Targeting system miscalibrated. Warning. Horizon point is currently vulnerable, which is punishable pursuant to Protectorate Penal Code 8947321. Automechanical recognizing the Protectorate as intruders. Automechanical recognizing Earth's Director as allies.
Commander, this wasn't part of the plan. You were to shut down the mechs, not raise further alarm. Get outside and reconvene your team. I'll be waiting at the skip labs.
I don't want to feel like reading that. What's this one, though? Come on. Messages.
To the comms control module. Just need to deal with these guards, quiet-like.
Give us a minute.
Something's not right.
I wonder if they're gonna follow me in here.
Resuscitate Agent Ibarra. Please stay clear.
Says important and make it quick.
An unabridged debrief is not available at this time, but in the parlance of Agent Pascal, some crazy, censored, alert. This unit has lost contact with Agent Pascal. There is a 90% chance she is trapped under rubble, most likely mortally wounded and beyond help. Triage protocols dictate stabilizing Agent Ibarra's vital signs before commencing recovery efforts. Please secure the area.
Ibarra needs more help than you can provide here. Take him to the ship now.
Attempting to move Agent Ibarra is not advisable at this time. This unit will relocate Agent Ibarra to the incognito once he is stabilized or deceased. All other agents are advised to continue with the next mission objective. Please head to the skip labs now. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Ibarra's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
Makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them. This doesn't
Okay, we gotta keep going. Is it... Of course I don't have any.
Hey, you there! Come over here at once! Please?
Where? Oh.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post? Is this whole facility gone mad? Something awful has happened. We must be on our guard. Security ops cannot even be reached despite all of my attempts. This should be impossible. The automechs, I heard them firing en masse. Then there was that explosion. Please, tell me you know what's happening here.
Hold your pistol. I haven't. I don't know. I just got here myself. This is an emergency. I need to get into the skip lab at once.
Without you first identifying yourself as regulations demand, we must adhere to proper protocol, even under emergency conditions. Especially under emergency conditions. Violations of procedure cannot be excused. You need to turn yourself into the Arbiter's post-haste, as is your duty. Shirking such will only make matters worse for you.
If you think I'll willingly hand myself over to your arbiters, you're dumber than you look.
What? You would deny the course of Protectorate judgment? Then I suppose it must be forced upon you. You heathen. Guards! I need immediate assistance at the bridge!
One side of the galaxy to the next. The Earth Directorate.
I'm glad I took control of those auto mechanicals. Sealed.
What's wrong with you? Maybe if you hadn't been wasting time hacking Protectorate and mechs, Niles wouldn't have been caught in an explosion. You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station.
Ooh, what's this? I'll take that. Still no mag pick. Lame. Definitely not gonna find one in the restroom.
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
Or it is. It is not our place to question.
Grenade!
Go crash. I don't want to use it though.
Somebody, free thinker.
Opting for back. Each a vital cog.
The eyes, the ears, the brains of Horizon Point Station to determine who introduced the flaw into our perfect skip drive manufacturing process. We must all fulfill our duty to protect it, but none of us can do it alone. Remember, together. The skip drive is our legacy. It is our mandate. It is who
Against corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations.
Fucking hell!
Seeking cover. Restoring the balance.
There we go.
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. I shouldn't have depended on your unwillingness to play by anyone's rules but your own, working to my advantage. Infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified.
So I guess this whole thing wasn't just because you're horrible at your job.
You think you can bait me with insults? I am a better agent than you could ever hope to be. Not that it matters. Very shortly, nothing will. Let me put this simply. Simple enough for even you to understand. The grand plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it.
Convenient how someone else is always the one being sacrificed in these scenarios. I have a different interpretation of the plan. It says you're the one who has to die here.
Your righteousness is as unamusing as it is misplaced. I have no expectation to live through this either.
But why involve us? Why didn't you just do whatever this is before we even got here?
Don't you think I would have? Sparing Niles and not having to deal with you would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares not for our wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific.
What if your method is wrong? Do you really want to take that chance?
There is no chance involved. This is no mere whim. This is happening as it must, and we have naught to say about it. Farewell, Commander.
I would have just shot her before she even had the chance.
Sovereign's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly.
High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your men.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
The lag makes it more dramatic. At least for that part, anyway.
You're not hearing me, Val. They were out there for almost 10 years. You know it usually happens when someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical.
I feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Some post-hibernation nausea is to be expected. Please direct any vomit away from your Valerie unit. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander. Due to your prior medical history and general fragility, this assessment is especially recommended. Say,
Okay. I do not like this. I don't like that, but I like that more than the sickly, so I'm gonna change that. Melee, leadership, explosives, +7 gadget energy meter, +10. Don't use energy weapons anyway. Okay, let's go with... Fuck it, let's just do observation.
Assessment complete. It appears you experienced some changes while in suspended animation, but nothing of concern. This unit will update your records accordingly. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately.
Marty, give me the briefing, Val.
Following an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, The new corporate entity known as Auntie's Choice invaded Arcadia. Auntie's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years.
So it could be within the next 2 to 3 years, or 17 to 18 years. Good. Plenty of time to figure out how not to die then. Well, things really fell apart without me, didn't they?
Correct. At some point in the next decade, the rift will result in the complete annihilation of all life in Arcadia. But currently, it is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions.
DeVries is alive?
Agent DeVries did indeed survive Horizon Point. This was confirmed when she brought down the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. Information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery of you and Agent DeVries. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location.
Now it certainly seems different.
This unit has observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regiment since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again and routinely changes his clothing. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please extend your congratulations when you see him.
Okay. Accept. Perk point. Okay, bullet shield. You unlock an additional weapon equipment slot. Yay, you do that. When selected flaws cannot be removed. So I sell less. I get less money from selling stuff, but I also pay less. I accepted this when I played a little bit beforehand, but I don't know if I should this time. And the reason our marketing works, promotions and sales have riddled your brain. You're more interested in buying the next big thing than a financial planning. I am going to reject it this time.
All these years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for?
Myra in the Rift, their agent, DeVries was a traitor and she'll get what's coming to her.
Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew.
Seems I'm stuck experiencing the miracle of human consciousness for a bit longer. This is definitely the better outcome, I agree.
You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able.
Don't beat yourself up about it. I'm sure you did the best you could. What's done is done. We should focus on what comes next.
So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries' survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
Agreed, we can't let her actions go unanswered.
You always did favor a swift comeuppance. She's gone to ground now. But as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox relay station on Paradise Island. She then followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts.
Guess there are worse places to be stuck investigating than an island called Paradise.
You'd think so. But even before Antes invaded, the island wasn't exactly a utopia. No matter what lies the Protectorate tries to sell you. Weather's mostly nice, at least. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. A satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town, name of Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than assaulting a Protectorate communications hub.
So we started here. Now we're going all the way over here to Eden. So in this, you don't have to repair all your gear? Huh. Cool. Wait, what?
Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander.
Give me 2 seconds with that lockbox. I'm sure I can have it open.
Tampering may result in damage to the container's contents. Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander.
If you have a key already, why not unlock it yourself? At least that'll save me some time.
Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Antes Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander.
Cyst pigs are good at disposing bodies too, just saying.
Cysty pigs, while omnivorous, are not typically raised on a diet of human remains. An alternate means of body disposal is recommended. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie.
You look like you could use a little love. Any idea where I can find more of these special keys?
Agent Ibarra theorizes that some keys may be obtainable from vendors, but the majority are likely scattered around the colony. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience.
Interesting. Anti-acidic dematerializer is a silent gadget that deals corrosive damage to enemies at a short range. Enemies killed by the gadget disintegrate, removing the opportunity for enemies to find them. The gadget can be fired quickly or held, letting you get into the perfect position before firing.
Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning
normally. Your abilities.
The lag is real. Let's go up. What is that?
At the risk of sounding glib, that ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Can't say the same for the trooper.
Okay.
Commencing combat-related activities. Emergency. All's ready.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Oh, I didn't realize that that was a thing, having a flashlight.
Hello there, go-getter. Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice.
I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
Sure, I'm an agent of the Earth Directorate. You've heard of us, I take it?
Earth Directorate, huh? Like, from the serials? Thought Arcadia was outside your jurisdiction. Any folk native to this place sure wouldn't have ever heard of you. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
Mind giving me the pitch on what Auntie's Choice is? The town offer any goods and services? You all need to watch your mechanicals. I was attacked by some drones on the way in.
Away from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them?
Just bodies and wreckage.
Damnation. Had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
Not as such. Suppose I'll be moving on then.
Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milver Street. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it. Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see.
Oh, okay then.
Mark my words. When my deal comes through, I'll have enough bits to own this place.
That guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over town hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth with affection. In the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my two old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No, Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's Choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point. Especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then. Allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Materials.
Are you making fun of me?
Perish the thought. The first rule of diplomacy is never to slight a potential ally, if it can be avoided. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
Who says I desire anything? I'm just passing through. I need to get into the Vox relay.
Ambitious, aren't we? Easily the best protected location on Paradise Island. Hardly a place for a stroll. But if you assist me, I promise to get you inside. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed.
That's a bit vague, isn't it?
Please, hear me out. Angie, the protector, I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Ceylon, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some
I'll
time.
think about it. Let me collect some more information first.
You should go talk to
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spacer's Choice couldn't outmaneuver her.
You're here early. I expected you'd be on the receiving end of Milver Street's bluster until close to the end of time. Happy that ain't the case, as I can make use of you. I'm Officer Babylon Carr, head of aggressive acquisitions and persons elimination on Paradise Island. Let no one say I can't be official when circumstances merit. Now, not to say I question the presence of a wayward sightseer in the midst of a war-torn waste, but it might be safer for us both if I knew your purpose.
Head to the communication tower in the north. Might blow it up if I feel like it.
The Vox, eh? Bent on bloody self-destruction? I could just have my troops dispatch you, save you the effort. Although if you were keen on continuing to draw breath, perhaps you and I could broker a deal. There are Protectorate vitals need bled. You could do the bleeding.
Suppose there's no shame in hearing what you've got planned.
I want the Protectorate war effort exsanguinated. You want into the Vox relay. You help me, I help you. There's a particular holding we shelled early in the war. Name of Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center. Deserves a raising for the length of its blasted name alone. My scouts report recent Protectorate attempts to bring it back to functioning. I need the place sabotaged, lest Automechs return to aid the Protectorate war effort in droves. Should note, the ministers like to take our working together as a personal affront. Aid me, and I suspect he'll rescind any offer he may have made to you.
Will Street said that same thing about you. He wants information on mental refreshment.
Do you suggest that our good minister has lost patience with playing fair and now seeks to delve into the oily recesses of brainwashing? Oh, for shame. He's devoted to his half measures. I'll give him that. But he wouldn't have to wheedle and connive if he knew directness. Milver Street's grinning manipulation won't earn nothing but more of our own dead. Work with me.
Rather work with you than Mill Street. I prefer the direct approach.
Confidence recognizes competence. One last thing. Visit the Ministry of Accuracy first to gain credentials that will grant you easy entrance to the repair center.
Okay, so let's go this way. Nope, wrong. Saboteur assistance to infiltrate the Vox relay. Carr has a task that needs doing and said she could help you get above. So we need to do that. Healthy improvement. Acquire keys to unlock the lockbox. Perilous journey to the Grove. Joel Chandri, one of Fairfield's down and outers, has been kicked out of the saloon for not paying. I don't even. We're gonna do that.
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require greater amounts of ammunition than you currently possess. Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench using materials like this collection of scrap metal and powder.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you.
Most?
So who are you
Beach ball?
I mean, toss ball. You know, weekend zones, foot goals, offside hucks, hackers, enders, wingers.
Yes, we are speaking of the same inspiring professional sport. It is so nice to find common ground. The top team, of course, is the Prudence Dictators.
Go jump in a rift. You are dead to me.
Ectoplasm. Wait. Nope. Just taro excrement.
Okay. Nope, that's not the right dwelling. I think it's this one over here. Yep, here we go.
DeVries sure has some chic with the Earth Directorate symbol on her wall after everything she's done.
DeVries' tracker appears to have been surgically removed and submerged in liquid inside the container, obviously an attempt to disable it. Fortunately, it was still producing a weak signal.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me. Though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I? I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking?
I understand you're upset, but let's keep our heads here.
No. No. You didn't know her. Not like I did. Like I thought I did. Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in dredging up the past. Should have known it wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangular, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy.
What were people saying about her? I didn't realize she had that much of a reputation.
Y'all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart. Ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us.
She clearly accomplished what she set her mind to, getting us killed. Must have been after my time. I don't remember hearing her name before Horizon Point.
Reckon so. Some might embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figure my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangular. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers.
The Order? The ones that had a schism with the Protectorate? What exactly is the Order?
The Order of this Sin is just another sect of the Order of Scientific Inquiry. The Grand Plan and all that used to be part of the Protectorate before their big falling out. Believe they can predict the future or some such, but nice plan-abiding folks don't kill for the betterment of their cause. I can't believe the Order plotted our murder. But 10 years ago, I would have said the same about DeVries. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic, real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks.
I'm not surprised. Religion has been used to control and manipulate for eons.
Done some good, too. Even I can admit that not everyone following the plan is a fanatic. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue.
And what's kept you going all these years? Hope of revenge?
No. Didn't even know DeVries was alive until she brought the satellite down. Until then, what kept me going was mostly training and stubbornness. And Val. But to your point, holding someone who's wronged you accountable for their actions ain't an act of vengeance. Some might call it justice.
Some might. People justify bad behavior in all sorts of ways.
You forget we're on the same side here, Commander? I'm not the only one DeVries wronged. She robbed you of 10 years of your life. Don't you want recompense for that?
Of course I do, but killing her won't give me back those years. No, you're right. She owes a debt only blood can pay.
Glad we're of an accord. DeVries made her bed. Let's bury her in it. Whatever her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there. Reckon there's got to be someone on the island who can help us with that. Let's keep asking around. Friendly like.
Okay. Find ARC access credentials. Nope, wrong one. If I go here... there we go. So that's the Vox Relay. Stalking an associate of angry ascendants. Above and beyond repair. So yes, we need to go over here, get the credentials, and go over here.
Keep them coming. I can do this all day.
Might I have a word, Commander?
Talk.
I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn. Avoid it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-Protectorate, a good man. Tracked on the Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit. Brief one, of course.
I wouldn't mind meeting this friend of yours.
Not sure he'd still consider me such, but that's part and parcel of the reason I want to see him. I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe.
Am I going to need to hold any electrical standards and safety course?
Much as I might love to jaw about that special interest of mine, this business with Zeb's gotta come first.
Any chance he'll be happy to see you?
Likely not. We didn't exactly leave off in a good way. Traded some hard words over promises I made and ought not have.
What happened between you two? No good comes from dredging up the past, trust me. We don't have time for this, Niles. What happened between you two?
After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the Protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
Nothing wrong with that. The Protectorate is a dictatorship. It should be destroyed.
I agree. But the problem with burning down the system is finding ways out for all the innocent folk trapped inside it. That wasn't the goal anyway. Just helping out where we could. We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
Folk need to learn how to make it on their own. Support only weakens them.
What about my duty to the people? Or did Horizon Point's destruction blow up your sense of good and right too? Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean line. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him. Till recent.
Not interested. Seeing him sounds like a waste of time, and we've got other things to do. You just cut and run, some friend you are. Be straight with me, Niles. What are you hoping to get out of seeing him?
If it weren't for Zeb, I'd be in the ground. It's a debt I never properly repaid. Plus, I don't relish his last memory of me being a vanishing act. I owe him better. And since finding you, well, a lot feels possible now that didn't before.
Time for, like the present, to make up for past mistakes. Let's go see your friend.
Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
Why is it called Westport if it's on the east side of the island? So it's probably here. Yeah. See, I didn't hear that when I was playing it the first time, so I was like, Westport, it's got to be somewhere on the west. Then it's like, no, it's apparently over here on the fucking east. Why is it called Westport? Shouldn't it be called Eastport if it's on the east? Then again, if you're looking at it this way... No. This way. That's the west. But... It's an alien monkey! Vending machines. So we need ammo. Sell. Sell all the junk I have. Triple barrel shotgun, let's sell that. Buy. So the ammo is shot rounds, shells, compact.
I'll take fighting raps over living in a surveillance state any day.
Turn off the radio.
Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
No, ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt.
Maybe I'm the dangerous one. Maybe you should be the one on guard.
You're kidding, right? Look, even if you did somehow prove to be dangerous or something vaguely approximating it, I still rather fancy my odds in a fight. Which is why I gotta ask, what are you doing here?
Commander Carr sent me here to find a way into the Ark.
Oh, that's a high-profile target. Huh. If she entrusted that to you, then I reckon we're on the same side. Or something like it. I'm Inez Silon, Auntie's choice. Former combat medic in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Now, menial troubleshooter. Minister Milverstreet of Fairfield sent me here to retrieve some information. Not my most exciting assignment, but suppose we can't expect much with the stalemate on this island. I'll admit I was eager for some good hunting around here. My arm, my graft, needs some bolstering. But if the raps here are as weak as this one, it won't help me none.
I don't think I've ever met a grafted soldier before. Why is this place littered with graptodons anyway? There's nothing here but paperwork.
When there's paperwork, there's enemy secrets. And dropping raptidons on the place is a quick way to stop any personnel keen on destroying those secrets before we find them. It's a kinder fate than if they survived. Allowing us to walk off with this intel would surely land any survivor in front of the firing squad, or sentimental refreshment.
And the information here must be doubly valuable.
Mm-hmm. This place is an archive of Protectorate censorship. If it's been sanitized, censored, or rewritten out of the Protectorate's history, the Ministry's where you'll find it. And apparently there's some highly sensitive intel about mental refreshment hereabouts. The Minister sent me here to find it.
Christ, he'd send a grafted soldier here. Don't think I've seen many of you around.
If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted extra limbs on their backs.
Not making fun, just conversation. Gotta ask, what's your third arm do?
Other than punch a hole in my armor, cause Huel at the saloon to yell in consternation? Not much. At present. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now.
Frankly, I can see why they wouldn't take a chance on you. Good luck with your problem, but I have to be going now.
Go ahead. There's probably plenty of Protectorate info waiting to be scooped up, if you're keen. Just mind the wraps. I got what I came for, so I reckon it's time to see about my contract. Law knows I could use a lucky break.
Just me, or did Inez remind you of Helen? Tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's choice.
Engaging hostile.
Okay, where's the way up? Right here. I flipped it upside down, apparently. Damn. Is there anything over here worth getting? Oh boy, a loot box. Now this is where we were just at. Okay, so this was the room I couldn't get into beforehand. When I played before. Okay. So I didn't go jumping into the rafters in this place last time I was... Well, when I played for like 2 hours before. Damn. The lag be real. Can you guys not keep up with me? Oh, what's in here?
Would pulverizing them suffice? No, I couldn't liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled.
Sorry, why don't we start with introductions? What are you working on here?
You don't know, but I thought everyone in Fairfield knew of... Oh, right. I see what you're trying to do. This is top secret. We must speak in riddles to safeguard our findings, yes? Should I use code names too? The subterfuge is so exciting. Thank the law you knew to enforce protocol, lest I blabber corporate secrets to the wrong person. No, wait. You're not one of Auntie's choice.
Gee, what gave you that idea?
Oh, the attitude, the posture, the general unkemptness that can only be spotted if one truly looks closely. And it's my job to notice the finer details. I am Ethel Tinsley, chimeric scientist. I'm responsible for taming this delightful raptidon here. He will protect our fair town from his feral brethren in the wilds. Theoretically. Officer Carr has been in a state waiting for me to train the raptidons to, maul on command. It's rather pressing, and alas, one scientist-turned tamer can only do so much. One might say I'm perhaps a bit on edge. Folk here have grown weary, shall we say, with the war effort, and with avoiding Carr and the minister's would-be fisticuffs.
Sounds like a typical corporate management structure to me.
No, I don't believe it is. That's what the Protectorate announcers wanted us to believe anyway, before Auntie showed us the truth. No, this is quite abnormal, I'm sure. Anyhow, all I know is that if they were to begin working with each other, the mood in town would certainly be merrier. Or something akin to it.
Wait, back up. You're Protectorate?
Well, I was a subject once. Despite my talents, the plan dictated that I should be relegated to programming cleaning mess. Bah. But then, Auntie's Choice came along and offered to transform our lives for the better, I chose to accept. And look where I am today. Over the last year, I have climbed the rungs of my division through the sheer merit of my work. I have finally earned the respect I was always due.
Suppose I can't blame you for taking pride in your new station.
So you must understand what my position exemplifies and why my work has become my pride. When I embraced Auntie's, I was given latitude to better myself. My dreams and abilities were my only limit. That's the beauty of Auntie's Choice. Everyone can make of their lives what they wish.
I'll be right back.
Subjects who converted. And
Okay, I am back.
can allow their ambitions to show. That is true freedom.
You speak as if Auntie's Choice saved you.
They did. I was in a dreadful state before the invasion. I fear I was close to disappearing myself. The Sovereign claims to provide for all of our needs. But without freedom and autonomy, I could not find happiness. In any case, I do hope I've satisfied your curiosity. The war effort and liberating the rest of the Protectorate waits for no one, you understand?
I'll be going. Why was there a fruit in the middle of the path?
Ask them defectors if they miss anything about Protectorate life.
10 bits they said community.
Yep. Community.
Where's... Oh, now it's just hiding the other guy's like, who the fuck said that? Map. So there's no path that leads to the... Because the path that looks like would lead there ends before it even actually reaches there. Okay, then. I believe this is Protectorate territory that I'm going to. Okay, so I need to head towards the path, since there's a giant mountainous rock in my way.
Careful, friend. Reckon there might be a few.
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire on us. A real code enforcement. 472, they're gonna fill anything that moves.
Scout report.
Yes, sir. Looks like the repair center is still out of order, sir.
Excellent. At ease, Scout.
Glad to hear that they haven't.
Yeah, it seems like they just teleport to me, eh? Damn alien monkeys just screech at you, eh?
There must be at least a few usable parts in here. Aha! Ah, it's warped. Just like everything else.
Is that an... Is it alive or is it dead? Oh, dead. Cool. Free loot. Okay, so this is technically where I left off. So that's the way in, but they will send you out here in this direction later on to even get inside to collect an old robot. So let's see if I can find that without getting the quest for it. I don't know if it was sent that way or if I had to go all the way over here. I don't remember. It's been about a week since I played. What the? I have no idea what that is. Think. Strip the automech for parts. Cool, that is actually what I was looking for. Okay, let's get out of the war zone and back onto the path.
Who goes there? By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here?
Show access pass. Step aside. I'm approved to enter.
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for uranium gas. We sprung a leak.
Sounds serious. Everyone all right?
Nothing too bad. Aside from the headaches, nightmares, missing teeth, and headaches. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
All that matters is getting these automacs to the Vox relay station.
But Marshal, we must adhere to decontamination procedures. Might be wise to give that large gas cloud a wide berth. Don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it.
Sealant test number 14 is confirmed a failure. Uranium exposure rate appears to be unaffected. Test model displayed standard overload-induced paralysis.
So we need to go up here. No. Where's the dude I need to talk to?
Not sure we should get any closer.
Yeah, that's up to you.
Oh yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, what's best for sparking the spark of invention? Regular disruptions to one's train of thought. Now, what is it you want?
So you're an inventor. What exactly are you working on? I'm Bane, and you are?
Oh, we'll get to that presently. Now tell me, are you familiar with uranium gas?
You mean those clouds of fumes around the hangar outside?
One and the same. That building took the brunt of the damage during a recent attack, and now it's spewing valuable uranium all over the place. I could speak at length about uranium's many captivating intrinsic qualities, but suffice it to say, in its gaseous state, it's rather deadly. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from uranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm.
Sounds useful. How is that coming? I assume you have everything well in hand then?
Ought to have the prototype up and running, just a few small operational details left to untangle. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components.
I'd be willing to help if you need a hand.
Good, good, wonderful. As an added incentive, I'll allow you to keep one of the prototypes once the work is finished, so you be sure to give it your all. Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray uranium effluvium. Gas, that is. My supply is running low from all the iterative testing I've been performing. Merely activate the device once it's inside a uranium cloud, the one around the main hangar specifically. Try to avoid any fields of dense uranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions?
Does the gas need to be from the hangar? Wouldn't any uranium gas do?
Normally, yes. But on the off chance that environmental exposure has altered the gas here in any way, I'll want to work with local samples. Ideally, the resulting shielding will protect against any gas, but since it's of utmost importance that it work on the gas here, I'll be calibrating against that.
So this is dangerous. I'm in danger? I have everything I need to get started.
Oh, so exhilarating to have a new subordinate. I look forward to thoroughly scrutinizing your work. Now, shoo shoo! Off with you now! Gather those samples! Shoo!
Warning. Agent. Irreparable damage to lungs imminent. Exit gaseous cloud immediately.
Collect.
My little minion. I trust you've made progress in your tasks?
I've collected a uranium sample as requested.
What did I tell you? Perfectly safe. Either that or you tolerate uranium poisoning like a champ. Good for you. Should you suffer from any lingering symptoms of contamination, visit the medical center and they'll get you squared away. Now, on to business. The device already generates a field exactly as specified, albeit on a very small scale. What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user.
A catalytic amplifier should do the trick, I think.
Capital deduction. Where have you been all my career? You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside.
I'm guessing the locals weren't keen on parting with a rare component.
You guessed correctly. Our chief, so you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier.
I've got a catalytic amplifier right here.
Oh, superb. I'm almost tempted to ask how you managed it. But pressing on, just a moment to remove what I need and install it in the prototype. With this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than uranium, you know. Damn near everything, as long as it's charged. Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war.
I'll let him know as soon as possible.
You do that. Anything to keep...
Gas energy deflection apparatus. Gas energy deflection apparatus is a gadget that grants you a temporary shield protecting you from damage and hazards such as uranium. Activating the gadget applies its shield, depleting with damage taken at or time spent inside of a hazard. After a duration or enough damage is sustained, the shield will disable automatically. Reactivating the gadget while it is still active resets the duration and the amount of shield remaining. Well, that sure as hell didn't fucking work. Where did it last autosave? Because I haven't saved this whole time. I've been streaming for 2 hours. So I already have the shield. Okay. Let's save. Okay, we got inside.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Oh. Oh shit. Do you heal me? Or is it the robot that heals me? Okay. You can hack into automechanicals, forcing them to restart, temporarily disabling them. You can reset unaware automechanic. You can reset unaware automechs by sneaking up to them and having enough hack skill. Next is a restricted inventory of vending machines. Let's do that. Structural ruptures detected. Where's... Oh, she's right there. Okay. And this...
I can see the door, but ain't a way to reach it from here. Guess we'll have to take the long way around.
Well, this is gonna be fun. Cool, made it. And you didn't even come down to help me. What a bitch. You didn't even jump down here. How'd you come from that direction? Stealing. What are they gonna do about it, though? Can you guys let me through? Thanks. Shock soak. No armor. Shock grenades. Explosive grenade. So the only thing here that are weapons are shock rods, concentrated energy stored in a capacitor rod, commonly used to power shock weapons and automated technologies. Biomass canister. So that was a pointless excursion, it seems. Whoa. Okay, gotta heal up. Okay, so map. Fast travel.
Can't believe some of those protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of self-medicating.
Finally find a way to get ahead, and this happens.
Been working at that spot of business we discussed. Easier to lead with fewer targets nibbling at your psyche. Loose your words. I'm listening.
I did what needed to be done at the repair center.
Scouts reported a plume of smoke thick and wide billowing from the facility. Sure didn't seem to be mechanical exhaust. Got more to report?
I ran into a grafted soldier named of Nez. Do you have anything about what she was doing?
Just that Milver Street requested her presence for some mission. Normally I'd demand to be paid, but I was just glad to get her some work. Trooper Long was one of my best enhanced soldiers, but never took to her grafts. Been uncertain what I could rely on her for. So Milver Street holds her contract. At least for now.
She seemed fine to me. Why is she out in the field if something's wrong with her? You can just loan Inez to someone like that?
Trooper Long agreed to receive a regular stipend in exchange for her contract, the holder of which dictates what she does, within reason. She's been furloughed for some time owing to her failed grafts. Don't like Milver Street shepherding her about, but he took a liability off my hands. That's all there is to say. Now, let's talk helping you. There's a bridge gating entry to the northern part of the island. You want to get to the Vox? First step is getting through it. There's an alternate path, but it's blocked by Zeranium. I'll order my troops at the forward operating base to aid you, and you'll punch through together. From there, your target's the Skycutter Tower. Seems it was recently reactivated, and by our engineers' metrics, might be useful in overloading the Vox's defenses.
I picked up a protectorate gadget that may help me get through the Zeranium field.
Wouldn't trust the Protectorate's over-engineered perfection to cook a spratwurst. Give me the no-frills, disposable quality of Auntie's choice any day. If by some miracle your contraption doesn't turn you inside out, I'd give you a much quieter route to the Vox. Much as I'd like the bridge's clearing. Once you pass to the northern end of the island and enter the Skycutter, you'll need to find the tower's power routing controls. Mayhaps you can wreak some chaos at the Vox. Step light, though. There's no Protectorate gallivanting near the tower, which, like as any, means something bloodthirsty lurks within. Stay intact.
Bruh. Bypass uranium hazards to reach the Vox Relay station. Infiltrate Vox Relay. Okay. So we need to go here to go through this way. So, with that being said, though, I am going to end stream here. So thank you all for joining me today. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.